Hi. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been up to recently because I know I haven't emailed in a while. So first of all, I wanted to start with some exciting news about what I'm about to do very soon. So I kind of signed up. Well, I haven't signed up yet, but I promised everybody that I will do it. To do this like stand-up show on Monday. So that's just in a couple of days. Um, and yeah, that will be like my first stand-up speech, and I'm a little bit frightened, but I think it's gonna be fine. It kind of ties in with all the other like brave things I've been doing recently, such as going to the nudist beach, or taking up that interpreting thing that I had done. I think it was September. I really can't remember now. Like quite recently, like interpreting in front of cameras and a big audience. So yeah, I've just kind of been almost forced into doing it by my friend who did the previous two that I attended. So he's always been like saying, "Oh, you should do it as well," and I was just like, "No, no way." And now just by watching, because I've seen that like there are different people doing it, and not in a like negative way, but like there's all levels of people doing it. So like if everybody was extremely amazing, I would probably have been like too frightened to do it, but because I've seen like different people and different skills and stuff, it kind of shows me that you don't have to be super amazing. You can just like try it out and see, because it's an open mic, so everybody can do it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I also started reading this book. Well, I'm kind of almost halfway through now, called Becoming Supernatural, and it kind of talks about how we can program our brains, program our hearts, our bodies to behave a certain way. So as in, our brains don't know the difference between things that are actually happening and the things that we think about. So basically, if we keep thinking about something, a negative event in the past, our brains won't be able to tell that it's something that happened in the past. They'll just think that it keeps happening. So that's how people can affect their health in a bad way, because they keep reliving some traumatic or negative experience from their past. So by thinking about positive things and like a positive vision of ourselves, we can program our brain, our body to this new identity. So it kind of shows that we can achieve anything, we can heal ourselves if we want to, and I'm really kind of interested in this idea. So this kind of helped me clarify the idea for my book. So I think I'll be concentrating a bit more on visualizing, like focusing my book on visualization as opposed to like other things I was thinking about. Well, I'll talk about other things. I'll talk about how writing things down, how journaling has helped me, but it kind of all ties into that. So if you journal, you kind of set goals for yourself, and sort of you talk about the future you that you want to be and stuff like this, which it kind of ties in with visualization, because if you journal, it kind of forces you to think about all this stuff, so you kind of visualize. So I think it's all connected. By the way, I'm including a link to my recent article in this email, so I hope you check it out and it's useful to you. It's where I talk about how I set goals and how I track my progress. When I wrote it, I kind of felt a bit crazy. I was like, oh, I probably look like some crazy person because it's a very long text. So it kind of makes me look like all I do in my life is just track and like plan everything. Like, like I'm some weirdo who doesn't have a life and just all it does. All I do is like, write things down and calculate and measure and stuff. But it's obviously not true. Actually, it doesn't take a long time. It doesn't take a long time at all. And it's very helpful, I think, writing stuff down and planning and reporting on my progress. I think it's been like very helpful to me. Yeah, I think that's kind of the secret to a better life, is when you have a vision of yourself in the future, what you want to do, and then breaking it down into small chunks of tasks, like, you know, this is what I need to do today, this is what I need to do like this week, this month, etc. So I think that's the best way of like moving towards your vision, and it's been very helpful to me, definitely, and I think that's what I'm writing my book about. And definitely read the article, and have a good weekend, have a good Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and yeah, speak soon.